Sovereign Soul to Freedom Friday here in the Soul Sanctuary Circle. Let's drop in with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. First one. Second, soften, deepen even more. Let everything else go. Third one, and let it go. Beautiful. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is you returning, thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to show up and grow together. Deep bow. How has August been for you? We are not quite in the last day of the month, but we are in the last day of Circle for this month of August. And it has been 2 months for me since holding this container. And I am deeply grateful for the structure of this container, because it has truly helped the support. It has supported my other routines and practices that I have been working on grounding and anchoring in for several months. And there's been a lot of change in my external world. And earlier this week in the energy management teaching, I shared with you the practice of how to ground into your pilot light. And so I invite you, if you haven't already caught the replay, to go check out the replay for Wisdom Wednesday's Energy Management in the playlist for the Soul Sanctuary Circle. And so I have been grounding in to my pilot light, shall we say, for over a decade. It is the integration into the human experience, the harmonizing of mind, heart, energy, body, soul, and recognizing that as long as you're alive here in the human being experience, your pilot light is on. And so coming back into that sacred center and anchoring that in the physical reality, that's been the journey that I've been on for almost a decade. And when I started, I didn't have these wonderful words and clear, cohesive pathway on how to do this shit for myself, So I floundered a lot, and I would not wish that struggle upon anyone. And yet so many of us struggle with just the basic day-to-day life. Why? Well, we don't need to go into the why. What's important is how to do this now. So, lots of videos to catch up on in the Soul Sanctuary Circle. Next month, it is going to be a closed circle because I am diving deeper into the multidimensionality, into the realms, into the alter realities, into the distortions and delusions, into the subtle, really fucked up ways that there has been so much manipulation and distortion in our world. And so I've been anchoring into my pilot light, grounding into my pilot light for almost a decade, and now it has finally revealed itself as a nice, simple pathway for anyone and everyone who wishes to make an attempt. Give it your best effort. Don't poo-poo it if you haven't tried it out, if you haven't really like practiced it regularly for start with 7 days. Go to 14 days. Start with 1 day at a time and show up here in circle. This is the only way that you can be in circle and session with me until further notice is here in the Soul Sanctuary Circle. I am on pause with private sessions. I'm on pause with mentorships. I am reshifting a lot of my energy to finish several projects that I've started over the last decade, and yet I've been so deeply in a bit of imbalance, if I'm being honest, of my service to life and to beautiful beings who are calling in witness and support and love. Because I love being in service. Like, hello, Virgo over here, Virgo 12th house, love being in service, okay? Like, I am so nourished when I see you rise, when I see you be in your authentic mess. Like, okay, it's messy and it's icky, and all right, we need to clean some shit up, maybe literally. But I love seeing you all rise, right? And I have put my presence here for over a decade, online and in person. And so now, to dive deeper with me, holding this container, I invite you to join me in the Soul Sanctuary Circle, because we're going deep. Time is now. We just had this Uranus Gemini sextile energy go at 100%. Yesterday, let me tell you, there were so many glitches in the matrix, time collapse, electric blackouts, social media posts that I had scheduled all gone, so I'm just like, okay, I thankfully only had a few days, right? So I have to like do all this extra cleanup behind the scenes as well, and people in my life also talking about really intense experiences they're having and temptations arising. So there's this physical shift that has now officially started. Okay, it's all been mental, it's all been emotional, it's all been energetic and quantum for several years, which is a part of the process. And now it's grounds to the boots. Or is it boots to the ground? Is it boots to the ground? How's this saying go? It's like feet on the ground, pedal to the metal time, baby. So here we are in Freedom Friday, and I'm like, it feels like a closing of a chapter where I'm just readily available to anyone and everyone, because that's not viable for me in this next stage that I'm stepping into. I thrive in consistent presence and connection, and really, doesn't all of life, like, think about your garden, think about your pets, think about yourself. Like, if you don't feed yourself every day, then you're not gonna like, you're gonna suffer. Okay, if you don't take care of yourself every day, you're gonna suffer. Okay, and so part of taking care of myself includes honoring the time that I share with other people. And because I'm not doing mentorship and client session anymore, this is my bridge. This is one of the principles that I speak about in my ABC check-in model of communication that I've talked into several times. B is boundaries and bridges. What are my boundaries and what are my bridges? And bridges have walls, so we don't fall off the edge. So join me in the Soul Sanctuary Circle. It is available at financial flexible option, starting from $4.99 a month to $44.99 a month. And the average, I believe, is $14.99. Email me if you have questions, comment on the videos, and I will respond to you as I am able to. And allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be held, allow yourself to ground into your own pilot light, so you can truly anchor into what it means to be sovereign, right? Like, it's wonderful to have all these teachings and go to all these seminars and workshops and classes. And heck, I have my own classes and workshops that I put in here, and I'm like, hey, go check this out, because these are practices that I have developed through my own cultivation. Ultimately, it's about your embodiment. It's about how you take all this external information and you sift through the lens of what is good and well for you, and then you start to embody, integrate, evolve using practices that you've gleaned from everywhere else. That's what the human experience is all about, is experiencing the spectrum. So what are my wins this week? Because Freedom Friday is about celebrating our wins. I want to hear about your wins this week. I want to hear about your highlights this week. So I'm just celebrating that I've held this container for 2 months, and it hasn't necessarily been easy. There are days I have not wanted to show up and had to face those demons and echoes of shadows that need no voice. And I showed up, and I'm really proud of myself for showing up. And I'm really proud of you for showing up, those of you who are here. And I'm really proud of you, those who are now choosing to commit and continue showing up. Celebrating the wins of me and you showing up every single day to be here right now. Some other highlights for me this week. I received confirmation that I will be in my current space a lot shorter than I anticipated, which, yes, does put pressure for the things I perceive I need to get done before I shift out of here. Which, to a degree, yes, there are things I do need to take care of, and where is my bridge within myself, right? And I'm grateful for this clarity, because the energies that arise without giving voice to them, just harnessing them to stay present with things I'm working on right now. And my third win for this week is I went on a walk, several walks this week, which is really nice, that my feet were feeling strong enough. Grateful for my feet feeling strong enough this week to take me on a walk, and hands strong enough to carry scissors to cut some beautiful flowers. So you want to see the beautiful flowers that I got on my walks this week? So first of all, say hello to sunflowers. This one's a little droopy. I know you're just tired. But look at these beautiful sunflowers. Look how happy these sunflowers are. Yeah? We're sending sunflower love your way. Does anybody need sunflower love? Yeah, dancing sunflowers. Dancing sunflowers in my room. So, sunflowers. So just love, I love beauty. I'm a big lover of beauty, and I love flowers. It is one of the few things I can still do with my hands, is arranging flowers. So I went and got those a few days ago. And this rising, today's Venus Day, I went and harvested some roses from the neighbors. Look at this beauty. Oh, look at this beauty. Oh, these just smell divine. So they're over here at my desk, smiling at me with their little petals. So, moments of beauty, moments of joy, moments of appreciation, moments of accomplishment, moments of revelation that could be messy, and that's okay. These are all highlights and wins. Let's drop back into breath. I just spoke a whole bunch. Let's clear the energy field, come back into heart center, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Thank you, 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 thank you. What are your wins and highlights? Comment, share. I want to know. I want to celebrate you. And let's see. How do we want to close the week? How do we want to close the month? action. Action comes through the Reiki Oracle. So perhaps you are in need of, let me see, let me tune in. What is wanting to come through? Yes, today is about soft integration, and we are sealing the month of August. We are sealing all these beautiful energies that have been awakened within self, that have started to harmonize and ground in. And now there's an invitation and an activation present for aligned action, balanced, empowered, aligned action. So to receive this, simply breathe deeper still. Trusting that all is for your highest and best good. Say yes to receive. Utrahi ikshna inamai ininara to no hiaxamea. Aklian to shin nana etni gran no shade and anya. Agnini no true trishin and hakasek to hin in 9 Aknin and a natch to no kata at that high to hakasek and Aknin and no so to ko and in a hele he kutush Kim Kia Tatashko to Mundu to get the guy in here Kai Elishing or Maha Se La Totosh Kinemam Ab Folk in an Aksat Rush in Makai in here had at Nick noon and a hat sim showing Ablay Hake Hikshini Hamak in a Mahasan suit and he had an unknown in a Koikiskinia, trusting that this frequency and language speaks directly to your subconscious, trusting that you have arrived here and are receiving this download because you are ready to receive and translate and take action into the intuitive guidance that is now arising within you, that feels true and at ease with your sacred sovereignty, with your sacred heart-centered truth. The yes feels like a breath. Inhale. Feel the effortlessness. Exhale. Dropping deeper still. And exhale, let it go. Action, devotion, and peace. Being at peace with the daily to-dos and the little things that pile up into the big things that you are aligned to receive now. You are aligned with that which acknowledges, appreciates, and amplifies you at all times. Breathing gently here. Softly returning into the body, wiggling toes and fingers, gently opening eyes. Give your body a little stretch if that's what it needs. In fact, let's do that. Let's do a little movement, okay? Gently move your body. Notice what it needs. Little shake, little circles, little booty shakes, bosom shakes if you are feminine bodied. Just dropping. We're going to do a quick BDSM practice, breathing deeper, dropping in, bringing some sound in the exhale, bringing some movement in. Grounding back into the body. There's already been so much that has come up this month, this past week, the past few days, heck, the past 24 hours, right? Okay, so feeling like, all right, I'm about to go back into that, and that's okay. Breathe it out, let it go. Come back into the here now. Be here now. Yeah. And softly returning back to neutral center. Hand on heart. Hand on belly. Breathe in and repeat the power affirmation for the week. I channel my fire and manage my energy as sacred fuel for soul-led action. I am aligned with that which appreciates, acknowledges, and amplifies my value and worth. I am whole and I am holy. And so it is. Thank you everyone for being here today. What fun plans do you have for the day ahead? Would love to know. Stay connected with me here, email, Facebook. All details are in the description box below. And next month, I look forward to seeing you in Closed Circle in the memberships area. Take care of your beautiful selves. Be gentle with your bodies. Listen to your wise hearts. Be discerning of the voices in your head. Drop into the heart to clarify what is yours. Drink water. And get yourself into some nature to smell some flowers. Bye for now. Blessings.